and be part of the big show this year again.
Well, Jeff, they've made me a liar. They're going to get 2 plays out of that 11 seconds. First play down to 6.4 seconds.
No, you're not a liar.
That's it. I'm not a liar. That's going to end the quarter, in the half, and we'll head into the locker room with the Bobcats up 20-0 over Pike County Central Hawks. And easy one for the Bobcats so far, and the Hawks have a lot to talk about, Jeff. We'll be back in just a minute here on 106.3.
The big one, Sports Network.
It is the Howard Law Firm halftime show, and we're going to hear scores from around the area. We're going live on Facebook as well, and we're going to tell you about a game that's supposed to restart here momentarily. It's the Middlesboro-North Laurel game. Stick around. It's the Howard Law Firm halftime report.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people want to sue over. And because another name for attorney is counselor, I do just that. I counsel clients and potential clients on what the law actually says and how it applies to their situation. That's what we do. At Howard Law Firm, we are more than just attorneys. We're your neighbors. Call us today at 337-3625 or visit us on the web at howardlawplc.com.
It is 106.3 FM. It is, again, the Howard Law Firm halftime report. It's Football Friday night. Go to evening and night to all of our friends on Facebook. We'll talk to them personally here just in a few minutes. Let's take you back to Brian and Jeff. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up the first half, and then we're also going to ask you the trivia question again. Gentlemen?
And we're back as the Bobcats are up 20-0 here at halftime in the Bobcat Stadium over the Pike County Central Hawks, and it's been I'll tell you, Jeff, on paper, this game is all Hawks. They've got 7-8 first downs. The Bobcats putting up 3 first downs, but along with the 3 first downs, they've got 3 touchdowns, and it's just been a tough night to stop the long ball for the Hawks, as the Bobcats have had no trouble finding the end zone 3 times.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. I mean, again, it's been big plays. I think the strategy to come in here tonight for Pike County Central was keep the Bell County off in the field. And, well, I think Bell County's done that by coming up with 3 big plays. We've had an 86-yard touchdown run by London Stephanie. We've had a 45-yard London Stephanie nice pass play to Jason Jones, and a big 65-yard Kobe Frazier touchdown run, a couple extra points, 1 missed one by Jason Jones, and that gets us to our 20-0 halftime score. And it's been a good first half if you're a Bell County fan, which we are. And if you're a Bell County fan, Brian, you should know the answer to this trivia question.
Yes, you should.
Who was the Bell County Bobcat coach that played for the Miami Dolphins? And again, text your answer to
606-528-1200. That's Gambrill Toyota. 606-528-1200. You will win a $25 gift card from MasterCard, where you can use it anywhere. You don't have to use it at Gambrill Toyota. They would like you to, but you can use it anywhere you'd like.
That's a nifty prize. If you know the answer, text now. And we've been lucky on the weather tonight, because we know there are a lot of announcers and football teams and cheerleaders sitting out
that are looking at some rain right now and long games. And we're not, but I'll tell you, it's been all Bobcats as far as the score, but on the paper, it's been both teams back and forth. We'll be back in your second half here in just a bit. And thank you for joining us here on 106.3, the big one, Sports Network.
Again, you're in the Howard Law Firm halftime report. We'll have scores from around the area. We're going to hear from a few of our sponsors in this break, and then we'll come back and do more. Stick around. Hello to everybody on Facebook tonight.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people want to sue over. And because another name for attorney is counselor, I do just that. I counsel clients and potential clients on what the law actually says and how it applies to their situation. That's what we do. At Howard Law Firm, we are more than just attorneys. We're your neighbors. Call us today at 337-3625 or visit us on the web at howardlawplc.com.
With the November election quickly approaching, Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative, is looking for your vote. Adam knows that this area must take steps to create jobs and retain the young workers to keep our workforce vibrant. He knows that these challenges impact all of us. He wants to work to increase community engagement in the legislative process, and he's asking for the honor of being your eyes and ears in Frankfort. In November, vote for Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative of the 87th District for Bell and Harlan counties. Paid for by the candidate.
119 Lumber and More. Not just the fact that they have some of the best lumber in the area, but he can get you just about anything you need. You need a special order? Call him, he'll do it. Do you need something that's working for the bathroom, for the kitchen, for that new and improved something or other you're deciding to do to the house or for the house? Just get in touch with Patrick at 119 Lumber and More at 606-269-2915. And by the way, they're located a mile and a half from 25E on Highway 119. That's right, just that easy. Check out their Facebook page.
D&D Tire Pros offers the card for your car. With the Tire Pros preferred customer credit card, you can finance your wheels and tires. Come by today and check out their great selection of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin and BF Goodrich offer safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that will keep you going for thousands of worry-free miles. Stop by D&D Tire Pros in Middlesboro today, online at dndtire.com.
All right, we got a good crowd online for Facebook tonight. Hello to Charlene, Bobby, Cynthia, Maggie, the whole crew. Everybody have a great weekend, according to Lou Ann. If you want to try and get that trivia question answered, you got to text your answer to 528-1200, 528-1200. Well, who was the Bell County Bobcat coach who played for the Miami Dolphins? It is a $25 MasterCard should you win. Just that easy, okay? All right, let's go over scores. You want to go over scores? Okay, fine. We'll go over scores. It's halftime for Pineville and Paris. Paris is up 7-0. Middlesboro game is supposed to start in roughly 8 minutes. They have been under a massive rain delay, as have several other games. A lot of them started late. Here's what we've got. Wow, I just realized that some of the scores are not correct. Okay, we have got Middlesboro, North Laurel, 8-8. We have got Lynn Camp 13, Jackson County 0. Whitley County and Rockcastle 0-0. Corbin and Pulaski. Now that game has actually been moved to, well, 8:30 supposedly. If it starts here in just a few minutes, we'll get a score on it for you, okay? Corbin and Pulaski County, as I just said. South Laurel 6, West Jessamine 6. Thomas Walker, Virginia, 7, and Harlan, 14. Thomas Walker, Virginia, just making the news. I put the picture up on our station Facebook page. They had a church donate stickers to attach to their helmets that said, "In God We Trust," with a flag next to it. A lot of folks very supportive of that. One or two screaming separation of church and state. Thing is, it was an outside entity that donated that to the guys. And as far as Virginia football goes, it didn't break any of their rules. 20-0, Pike County losing to Bell County. Let me go over some of our sponsors here tonight. Mountain Tarp and John's Tire took care of the pre-show. K&K Metals is taking care of first downs. D&D Tires, which you just heard just a few minutes ago, is taking care of the touchdowns. Howard Law Firm's got this halftime report. 119 Lumber and More is taking care of all the timeouts tonight. Justin May State Farm is bringing you the Facebook updates, so we want to say a big thank you to him for this. This is actually the second week. I spoke to Les Dixon at the Highway Department as well as the Times Tribune, and Les said that's not the way they count it, Brian. And I said, I've been doing this, and it's 3 games. Tonight is the 3rd game. He said, no. KHSAA scores it as week 0, then week 1 and 2. So we're actually in technically week 2. Which I don't understand. Common Core math. Also want to say thank you to All-Star Trophies, Adam Bowling for State Representative, Gary Ferguson for Bell County Jailer, Bell County Board of Education, Creech Funeral Home, Edgewood Homes, Home Federal, Mitchell Williams for Bell County Sheriff, El Mariachi and Kentucky Farm Bureau taking care of the post-game, and of course our friends at Gambrill Toyota. Let's see, it is the player of the game as well as a trivia question. From what I understand, there may have been a winner already. Someone's told me that this person knew the answer. I don't know if they won it or not. So I'll just not tell you the answer just yet because I'm not sure if the person actually won. We've not heard back from from Larry Gambrell, who that's where you're texting the answers to. So 606-337-1063. If you're watching on Facebook Live, where are you watching this feed? If you're listening on the radio, call me at 337-1063 and tell me what team you're rooting for tonight. What team are you rooting for tonight? Oh, Lord. All right. You can't tell who the answer is on the Facebook page. You got to text it in. Linda. 606-337-1063. All right, here we go. We're coming back in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. I can tell I wasn't ready for this break. I'm pretty much ready right about now, though. Don't go anywhere.
Are they open yet? Hey, are they open yet? What about now? Are they open yet?
Funny you should ask. This Saturday night, downtown Pineville, the moment we've all been waiting for, the answer is yes. The Butcher's Pub is open. Join us this Saturday for live music featuring Devin Hale at 8 p.m. The Butcher's Pub, downtown Pineville on the Courthouse Square.
Hello, I'm Gary Ferguson. As jailer, I am responsible for the inmates' medical, dental, vision, officer initial training, and continued education. Along with this, the jailer will also be asked to work hand in hand with the district judge, circuit judge, and the county judge. That's why the experience I have gained through all of the levels of law enforcement and serving as your jailer for the past 3+ years are so important. Please vote to re-elect me, Gary Ferguson, as your Bell County jailer, and let's continue moving forward.
Paid for by candidate Gary Ferguson.
When you're buying a home, the last thing you want is a surprise, like suddenly discovering you can't get the funds you need to buy the home you chose. So it makes sense to get pre-qualified for a loan at Home Federal Bank. By visiting Home Federal first, you'll save time and frustration, targeting only those homes you know you can afford. So get pre-qualified. The only surprise will be how home buying is hassle-free. Home Federal Bank, always within reach. For the location nearest you, visit homefederalbank.com. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Edgewood Homes of Middlesboro, giving you the Elation Home manufactured by True Homes. It's got a stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, northern insulation package, low E thermopane windows. It's 902 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it's the lowest price in the tri-state area, only $25,995. Edgewood Homes makes it easy for you, Monday through Friday, 8 till 6, or Saturday, 9 till 5. For more information, just call 606-242-2204. Edgewood Homes, they make it easy for you.
All right. I said a minute ago that I thought that the text messages went to Larry Gambrell, but they don't. They go to Eldon up at Gambrell Toyota, and apparently it's bananas there right now. He said it's a great response tonight. The trivia question was, who was the Bell County Bobcat coach who played for the Miami Dolphins? Now, I know there's a winner. I'm waiting for the name of the winner, so I'm not going to say what the answer is yet. Not just yet. Bad news for Middlesboro. They're still not starting their game back for another 20 minutes. They're not starting their game back for another 20 minutes. Those poor kids are not going to get home until well after midnight, I think. I don't know. It's 8-8 right now, and it's been raining and raining and raining. Let me take a quick peek. Let's see. Okay, we do have a winner, but not a name to go with the winner. So, okay. Let's see. Let me take a peek at the old radar here from our friends at WYMT. Let me see exactly where the storms are. Are they anywhere close to some of our northern counties anymore? Ooh, yeah. I see a pretty good majority of them. Somerset, Manchester, and that Clay County. I'm surprised that Clay County game. Yeah, I think if they can get this in, there's kind of a loop in the radar. If they can get this in, they should be okay. Somerset getting hammered. It looks like, close to the Daniel Boone National Forest is getting hammered. Rittner, Parker's Lake. So it went to the north of the most extreme southeastern Kentucky areas. Looks like we're going to be spared for that. Hazard getting really hit hard. Jackson, Paintsville, Prestonsburg. All of those games are probably going to be put on hold. All right, 8:37 at night. It is 106.3 FM. Let me take a very quick peek on our Facebook Live page here and see who's with us. Like Teresa Newport's online, and Edith Parton saying, go Bobcats. We had during the break our buddy Roy Brock saying, go Yellow Jackets. Thomas Wilson's online, and William Muncie. Also Kyle Fusen and Cynthia Dawn Kaufman. She wants Bell County and Pineville both to win. And yes, it is your husband's fault, Linda. Charlie Parton and Wendy Mays are online. Freddie Hobbs says, go Bell County. Kendra Miller and Nancy Brock. And let's see, Sheila Boatwright, Lori Scott, and Ginger Bruner. How you doing there, Ginger? Dana Green is online with us. Dana is the voice of the Levitt Amp series. That's right. You'll see him, the tall gentleman who helped to put all the banners up, 10 feet high on the stage. He is the voice of Levitt Amp, among other things. Been in radio a long time. And he also is a certified public accountant. Yes. Hello to Melissa and Cody Wilson. We've got Farrah Lawson Schaffner online. Farrah, your Yellow Jackets still waiting on the rain to subside. Another probably 18 minutes now. We have got KK Hatfield online. Hello to the Todd Asher Rutherford family. Freddie Hobbs, Joseph, Cynthia, just a ton of folks on there tonight. Someone's saying cheers, which means that they're probably not from America. Bobby Sue Miracle, Charlene Nations, Maggie. Too many to mention right now. Patrick Abbott just came on and say, hello, Patrick. And Sean Fultz says, let's go, Bobcats. It's 106.3 FM. Going to go ahead and finish up our halftime report here. We'll be back in just a second on 106.3 FM. The guys should be calling in here shortly.
The following is a paid advertisement.
Hi, I'm Josh Howard with Howard Law Firm. As an attorney, you would be amazed at some of the strange and oftentimes funny things people want to sue over. And because another name for attorney is counselor, I do just that. I counsel clients and potential clients on what the law actually says and how it applies to their situation. That's what we do. At Howard Law Firm, we are more than just attorneys. We're your neighbors. Call us today at 337-3625 or visit us on the web at howardlawplc.com.
With the November election quickly approaching, Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative, is looking for your vote. Adam knows that this area must take steps to create jobs and retain the young workers to keep our workforce vibrant. He knows that these challenges impact all of us. He wants to work to increase community engagement in the legislative process, and he's asking for the honor of being your eyes and ears in Frankfort. In November, vote for Adam Bowling, candidate for state representative of the 87th District for Bell and Harlan counties. Paid for by the candidate.
Hey, we do have a winner. We do have a winner. We do have a winner. Winner. Chicken dinner. It is Tina Baker. Tina Baker. That's right. From Middlesboro. Tina is part of the First State Bank of the Southeast. She won, and the name, who was the Bell County Bobcat coach that played for the Miami Dolphins? You don't know who it is? Oh, come on. A lot of people tried to call in, but Tina was the very first person to do so. Any ideas? Any ideas? Well, Eric gave me the answer earlier, and I really didn't know. It was Roscoe Perkins. Roscoe Perkins. And Tina has won a $25 MasterCard gift card. And so congratulations to her. We're going to go back to the guys here in just a minute. Before we do that, we got a couple more sponsors.
Hello everyone, this is Troy with All-Star Trophy and Screen Printing in Harrogate, Tennessee. We'd like to invite you to be sure and come see us for all your screen printing needs. If you're looking at doing 5 shirts or 500 shirts, please give us a call, 423-869-8717. We're located right beside of Subway over in Harrogate, Tennessee. That's 423-869-8717. We don't want all the business, we just want yours.
Toyota's national clearance event is going on now at Gambrel Toyota. It's time to take advantage of big savings on amazing selection of Toyotas. Super low APRs, big cashback, and great lease offers. Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, Highlanders, and more. That's Gambrel Toyota in Corbin, Kentucky. Let's go places.
The game is going on right now, but when it's over, you've got to satisfy that hunger. How do you do that? You get to El Mariachi. All steaks on Friday are $1 off. They've got margarita specials, draft and import beer specials, and their happy hour is from 4 to 8 p.m. It's all at El Mariachi Grill on 25E in Middlesboro, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Middlesboro Mall. If you need more information about El Mariachi Mexican Grill, just call 606-246-1860. Authentic Mexican cuisine is at El Mariachi Grill.
Hi, this is Justin Mays, State Farm Insurance. We really appreciate all your business. We're serving Kentucky and Tennessee. Call us at 248-926.
Folks, we've still got our ads playing, but we'll be back here in just a second. Do you want me just to keep the Bell County, Pike County Central game going like we did the last 2 weeks? Just keep the game running? Or do you want me just to shut it off and then come back later? Let me know. Hello, Elisa Williams and Barbara Williams-Hoskins, Joan Mason Bruner and Deborah Treese Chumley, Juanita Lee, Donna Gale Overton, Tony Francisco. So keep the game going or let it go. That's completely up to you. 106.3 FM, the big one. It is Football Friday night. Tonight, game, well, I call it game number 3. It's actually week number 2 if you add the 0 in there. Whenever I added the 0, it was the same number. Bell County 20, Pike County Central 0, Harlan County and Tates Creek tied at 0. Middlesboro and North Laurel 8-8, and it should be another 15 minutes before they get started again after a rain delay. Paris 7, Pineville 0 at the half. We also have Rockcastle 0, Whitley County 0, Lincamp 13 over Jackson County 0. Corbin and Pulaski should be starting any minute now. They're 0-0. South Laurel 6, West Jessamine 6, and Harlan County 14, Thomas Walker 7. All right, let's take you back to the gentlemen at Bell County Football Field. Here's Brian and Jeff. Gentlemen.
And we're back, and there's the kickoff, Antonio Zachary. And, oh, my goodness, that thing dropped at about the 2-yard line. What a kick by Antonio Zachary. Probably the best one I've seen yet. The Hawks will start out at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Big kick by Antonio Zachary. You're right, Brian, all the way to the end zone. We don't see that too often here in high school, and you just joined us. It's been a night of big plays by this Bell County offense. Sir. They lead 20-0. An 86-yard run by London Stepney, a 45-yard Stepney to Jones pass, and finally a 65-yard Colby Frazier run has put Bell County up 20-0 here as we start the third. There's the first play from scrimmage, and the Hawks, number 4, rumbles for about 9 yards before being stopped by number 5, Bobcats, Hunter Bailey. But a big run, 2nd and 1 for the Hawks. What's interesting, Brian, is you've got 7 first downs by the Hawks tonight, just 3 K&K medal first downs by Bell County, just because of so many. I mean, they haven't had the ball that much. When they do, they put together a big score. 3 penalties on Pike County Central, 0 for Bell County so far. That's impressive. And no turnovers for either team. That is a big one. Almost had a turnover back early in the second. And there's this keeper on a sneak, and he gets across the first down line up to the 32 of the Bobcats. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Hawks at the Bobcat 32-yard line. Well, they did this in the first half. They were able to move the ball. They were deep into Bell County territory about the middle of the second quarter, but mistakes and I think some questionable calling down deep in the end zone, a pass play where really they had it. Yeah, they should have scored on that. 4, and they've done a pretty good job of running the football, not so much pass. He decided to waste it down on a pass, and I really think that hurt him there, and just haven't been able to put it in the end zone. There's a quarterback on a keeper again, and gains about 2-3 yards on the play up to the 35-yard line, bring up 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. Back. I'm sorry, beg your pardon. I was going to say, the physical football game, both these teams have put on some big hits, and I really don't think the level of talent is that much less as far as what I've seen, toe-to-toe. It's just the big play capability of this Bell County offense, which they've shown all year, is the difference in this football game. Sure is. 3 big plays for the 3 touchdowns. And there's a quarterback, hands off number 4 around the left side, finds about 2 to 3 yards again, up to the 40-yard line, 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Hawks, and so they're doing it just chunk by chunk. Well, Coach Hilton told us they're going to want to run the football. They're going to want to control the football, and really, obviously, that's what they're best at doing. So these 3rd and short plays here are big. This is a big 3rd down here for this Hawk football team if they even want to think about getting back in this football game. Yeah, they just about have to get this first down to put themselves back into some kind of position to play this team. And quarterback in is snap number 6, and he gets stopped well short of the first of the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th and about 3, so actually back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 2, back to the 40-yard line.
Trevor Kidd did a nice job of getting in there and breaking that down and stopped him right before he got the first down marker. 4th and 1 here. What will they do? Will they go for it? Down 20-0, and it looks like they will go for this here. And
you just about have to.
I think you do. I think you do, too.
9 minutes remaining in your third quarter. And they're lined up double quarterbacks, number 6 and number 1.
I think they wanted to draw Bell County off. And now they've called a timeout, so it's a good time to send it back for a
119 Lumber and More timeout.
There you
we'll
go.
Head back to the station here on 106.3.
The Big One Sports Network.
119 Lumber and More. Not just the fact that they have some of the best lumber in the area, but he can get you just about anything you need. You need a special order? Call him, he'll do it. Do you need something that's working for the bathroom, for the kitchen, for that new and improved something or other you're deciding to do to the house or for the house? Just get in touch with Patrick at 119 Lumber and More at 606-269-2915. And by the way, they're located a mile and a half from 25E on Highway 119. That's right, just that easy. Check out their Facebook page. We got some score updates very, very quickly that are finally rolling in. 28-0, Corbin over Pulaski County. South Laurel 6, West Jessamine 6, Thomas Walker 13, Harlan 16, 20-0, Bell County over Pike County Central. Gentlemen.
And they're back. Quick snap and handed off number 11.
I think he got it.
Might have gotten the first down there. He's at 43-yard line, 43-yard line. That was Isaiah Hess on that run.
London Stephanie getting to his ankles, but I don't think he got there in time. I think they're going to measure for this, yeah.
It's real close. It's going to be a tight one right there. They're going to be right at the first down mark. 8:47 remaining. Bobcats up 20-0 over Pike County Central Hawks.
Yeah, that was a big fourth down attempt for these Hawks here to try to just stay in this football game, keep their hopes alive just a little bit, because if they don't here, Bell County's going to take over at excellent field position, already up 20-0. So
here comes the
I think
chain.
he's short. I think he's going to be short.
We'll find out here in about half a second. They drop that chain down. And they did not get it. And that's going to be Bobcat ball on down turnover. And, I mean, they are inches short of that first down. Bobcats take over an excellent field position at the Hawk 42-yard line.
Well, his knee must have been down because I thought he got the first down by where his body and the ball landed, but I think his knee went down, and Bell County got a real favorable spot there, and that's why I said I think it's short. So Bobcats take over in Hawks territory, 1st and 10. 40 at the 41-yard line, up 20-0, 8:47 left in the third quarter.
Wow, touchdown. There you go. And handoff to that was Tanner Asher up the middle, finds about 7-8 yards for all the way up to the 35-yard line. So a 7-yard gain for Tanner Asher and the Bobcats, 2nd and 3.
Again, we've seen this defense, for the most part, contain this offense, but
wishbone set. Stephanie rolling out to his left side, and he's going to keeper, and he is wide open. No one turned to look at him, and he is untouched into the end zone. He ran by 3 of their players who looked like they were looking the other way, Jeff. Beautiful touchdown run, but he caught him sleeping.
Well, that D&D Tire touchdown, he looked so confident out there. I mean, he kind of had the football kind of like a loaf of bread, hold it down. I bet you Coach says something about that, but what a beautiful run. The confidence, the way he looked downfield and just really, he made that look easy. And really, there were defensive players all over the field.
They really were.
They just didn't have a chance to even
get it in team or something.
Yeah.
It really was. He just ran in untouched.
He did.
No one challenged him.
That was just a leisurely scamper.
It really
through the park.
It's like they were all playing another game, and as he ran in for a touchdown, Stephanie rolling out to a 2-point conversion. Little pitch over the top to Isaac Collett, and Collett with a 2-point conversion, and the Bobcats go up 28-0 with a 4-touchdown lead. That'll head us back to the station, and here on 106.3, glad to be with you, Jeff.
Edgewood Homes of Middlesboro, a family-owned and operated business giving you the Bliss Home, manufactured by True Homes. The Bliss Home is a 765-square-foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with the lowest price in the tri-state area of only $20,500. With 46 years in the business, General Manager Gary Foley can take you on a tour anytime. Just stop by Edgewood Homes at 1530 US 25E in Middlesboro. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 till 6, or Saturday, 9 till 5. For more information, just call 606-242-2204.
D&D Tire Pros offers the card for your car. With the Tire Pros preferred customer credit card, you can finance your wheels and tires. Come by today and check out their great selection of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin and BF Goodrich offer safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that will keep you going for thousands of worry-free miles. Stop by D&D Tire Pros in Middlesboro today, online at dndtire.com.
It is 106.3 FM. It is 14-0 Paris over Pineville. Still 8-8 Middlesboro. That game should be restarting anytime now. Let's go back to the Bell and Pike County Central game with Brian and Jeff. Gentlemen.
And there's the kick. Antonio Zachary up into the air, picked up at about the 5-yard line. He is kicking the fire of that ball. But that runner is still on his feet across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Finally brought down by number 67 of the Bobcats, Trey Harris, but not before he picked up a big starting position for the Hawks.
Now, I got to go back to Stephanie's touchdown, Brian. You know, he just made it look so easy. And I tell you, if you're a football fan, and I hate to make comparisons, but that was almost Lamar Jackson-like in the way he looked downfield and he kind of sized everybody up and knew where he could get and that was just a confident heads-up run. And, boy, that was a real impressive touchdown run.
Really was.
This young man
no one had a hand on him.
This young man is he's something.
Great addition.
He could be
10.
special. Yeah.
Quarterback hands off number 4, around to the left side. It's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and stopped hard. Did you get a number? That is number 56 on that stop, Jeff. That's
Chase Huff with his second big tackle of the evening so far. Doing a nice job up there. And, again, slowing things down and got a little help, I believe, from Hunter Bailey was in there. And, again, good pursuit by this defense who's done a nice job all night. They've kind of the bend but not break type of cliche-ish things you hear about a defense.
Right.
But, you know, they haven't given up. They've kept them scoreless so far.
2nd and 10 for the Hawks, looking for something, and there's the quarterback looking to throw, and he does run across. Again, who's he throwing to? Jeff, he was way over the head of his intended receiver. Bobcat defensive man, Jonathan Langford had better chance of catching it than the intended receiver.
Well, the problem here, too, they lost their senior quarterback last year, and, you know, we saw this and read about it and talked to Coach about it. That's why they want to run the football. He's not very comfortable looking when he's being put in a pass situation. It's just something he's just going to have to grow into. But, yeah, he didn't have a lot of pressure on him. And, you know, he's throwing the ball high, threw the ball high over here in the end zone when they had it.
It was 8 feet over the head of the intended receiver. Way over the head. Quarterback back in shotgun again, and he's looking to throw again. And he's being pursued, and he's going to, brought down from behind by Mr. William Dean. Wow. Beautiful pursuit and catch by Will Dean, bringing the quarterback down, dropped him for about 3-yard loss, 4th and 13.
Boy, that was what you call a blitz. He just came in untouched and was able to get his hands all over the quarterback, and that was a big-time sack, and that's going to bring up another 4th and long. And you know, at this point of the ball game, if you're Bell County, you're just kind of pinning back your ears and going at them. And, wow, pretty impressive performance so far. And Bell County, with 6:36 left in the third quarter, leads Pike County Central 28-0, and it has been all Bobcats tonight.
Pike Central to punt number 10, and he gets it away just in time. It's going to be picked up by Antonio Zachary at the 40-yard line. He's up to the 50. He's across the 50 down to the 45 inside of Hawk territory. 1st and 10, a good 15-yard plus for Antonio Zachary. The Bobcats start out 1st and 10.
Well, we talked about the schedule of this football team, and when are they going to get tested? And, you know, Whitley County, next week's a bye week, and then is it Whitley County? Where's our schedule in front of me? I believe it's Whitley County could be the first test for this football team. And again, that's a football team that had a heck of a season last year, lost a lot of players and a lot of seniors, and they're kind of in a rebuild mode. So I'm looking forward to this team being tested to a degree to see where they're at. But I think this could be a very, very promising season.
Sure could. And there's the handoff. Colby Frazier up the center, and he finds about 7-8 yards before being stopped. A big run, handoff by Stephanie there, and Frazier gives the Bobcats a 2nd and 2 down to the 37-yard line.
These are all tune-up games for the two big games in the district, Casey County and Corbin. Of course, you're always going to circle Corbin, but the last 2 years, Casey County's had this football team number.
Yeah.
And they've got that quarterback who's terrific, who's back, and a running back. But they lost 11 seniors last year, but they have started the season 2-0, and there'll be a challenge for this football team, and I'm looking forward to that date too.
Yeah. Tanner Asher with the carry sneaks around to the right side, gains a first down across to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Bobcats. Tanner Asher with 3-yard run.
Just 4 K&K medal first downs for Bell County tonight, yet they lead 28-0. So there you go. What do you think about that?
Exactly. You know, I mean, they're about matching their first downs and touchdowns with
they are now
for the season.
They are now.
Well, pretty even for the season, I'll tell you. Colby Frazier across the center, and he's going to bang it up for about a 6-yard gain. Looks like he's down to the 28-yard line. 27, 8, somewhere through there.
You heard Coach Hilton talk about the number one thing he wanted to do with this football player, this quarterback, is instill confidence and leadership, and he just looks, he feels good right now. I can tell. He's wearing and playing the part really well tonight. You can just see it.
And he's looking across the center, over the center. Stephanie, a little bit low on the pass intended to Jones. Jones just could not scrape it off the ground. It's going to leave it at 3rd and 3.
That one he tried to squeeze in there. Just talked about when you're feeling good, you try things maybe, and that time he tried to squeeze that ball in there. No harm, no foul, but Jason Jones was wearing the defender like a cheap suit there.
Yeah.
And a good thing he threw it low.
Hand it off to Frazier again, who finds a first down across the 25 to the 23-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Bobcats. They're just about in the red zone.
5th K&K medal first down of the evening, and Bell County just kind of, right now, in control of the situation, milking the clock. 4:04 left in the third quarter, and control 28-0. 2 big touchdown runs by London Stephanie tonight. Big pass play to Jason Jones, and Colby Frazier added a 65-yard touchdown pass, and that's 28 points tonight.
There you go, 4 touchdowns. 3 of them Stephanie personally involved in. And there's the handoff, number 23, Colby Frazier, again across the 20, down to the 19 or so. Let's let him get the foul off of there, and we'll find out what he did. Pick up about 5 on the play.
You got to have multiple playmakers at this 3A level to compete with teams like Casey County and in Corbin, and that's where I think this team's just been a little shy the last couple of years. I think with the addition of Stephanie, this makes this a viable team to compete this year.
Stephanie handoff, 24, Will Dean, who has found a first down. Look at that. And across, he just stumbles and rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. William Dean just short of a touchdown, a big first down for the Bobcats, and they are officially knocking on the door, Jeff. They're at the 2, 1st and goal.
Yeah, the 6th K&K medal. First down the evening, 3rd one on this drive. William Dean, man.
He got hit about 6 times.
Wow.
He kept going.
Yeah, he, just an important part of this football team last year, and obviously you can circle that again this year. That's a big-time run right there.
Will Dean just wasn't going to be stopped until the 2-yard line. Stephanie under center, Dean and Asher behind, and he hands off quick, and we're close. It looks like they're right piled up on the line. I don't think he
got in.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and really short, or I'm sorry, 2nd and really short.
London Stephanie's he's not that big. When he gets under center, He literally looks like he's pacing to the back and hanging on the back of the center. I mean, he is up
his
there.
head's about 3 feet off the ground.
They almost look like, I bet from the other side of the opposing line of scrimmage, they looks like a center with a head on his back. I mean, that's how tight he gets up under there.
Stephanie,
watch how low he gets.
Dean, Asher, and Frazier, and hands it to Frazier. Frazier almost across, and there it is. Touchdown Bobcats. That's going to put it 34-0 as the Bobcats find their 5th touchdown of the evening. No flag on the play. We'll see if they put it 2 or 1.
That was Frazier, not Dean, correct?
Yeah, that was Frazier with the carry. And we will see. It looks like they're going for the 2-point conversion, which will give them that 36 points that they need for a running clock. They go up 36-0, and then the clock will go to a unstopped clock.
Which would be a running clock.
Running clock.
Unstopped clock. I like running clock.
All right, Stephanie with Iback set behind him. Frazier and Dean. And he's going to pass. He's being pursued, but wide open. In the end zone. Isaac Collett just back there wide open. No one on him. A big pitch. 2-point conversion. Puts the Bobcats up 36-0.
I told you, Isaac Collett at that tight end position is going to be a big part as we get in the season. Let's take it back to Brian. Let him take a couple timeouts there himself. You're listening to Bell County football right here on 106.3, the Big One Sports Network.
Gamble Toyota is having a huge used car clearance event. You know we have ultra-reliable Toyota certified used cars, but we also have a great selection of Fords, Chevys, and Dodges, just to name a few. Used vehicles starting as low as $149 per month, no money down with approved credit. This event ends soon, so hurry into Gamble Toyota in Corbin, Kentucky to get yours.
From Florida to California, Mountain Tarp Systems are covering trucks from coast to coast.
We are proud to say that these systems have been manufactured by the good
folks of the tri-state area for over 30 years.
Located in Middlesboro, Kentucky since 1987, Mountain Tarp is proud of its local roots and honored to be a part of the community.
Hello, I'm Gary Ferguson. I want to start off by saying thank you, Bell County, for the privilege of serving our county as your Bell County jailer for the past 3+ years. We are now a true Class D facility, which means a state inmate can now be processed at our detention center. I have been able to make all of the necessary adaptations to be able to get our state inmates in front of the parole board via camera right from our Bell County jail. Please vote to re-elect me, Gary Ferguson, as your Bell County jailer so we can continue moving forward. Thank you.
Paid for by candidate Gary Ferguson.
Corbin 34 over Pulaski 0. Meigs County 33 over Cumberland Gap 0. Paris 14, Pineville 0. But we got 36-0. Pike County Central is down from Bell County. Gentlemen.
And we are back, and a big kick by Antonio Zachary puts the receiver into the end zone. He fell down catching and puts him out at the 20-yard line. So I'm going to give the Hawks a fair start at the 20, 1st and 10.
Popcorn's good tonight.
Oh, best popcorn I've had all day.
That was good.
Quarterback in shotgun, looking left and right, and hands off inside, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, brought down by, let me see who that was there, number 50.
Carried by Hess.
Hess with a big stop. I'm sorry, Cage Baker. Cage Baker with the stop. Yep. Cage Baker getting in there, getting his name called, the sophomore, 6'2", 240. See a lot of big sophomore.
He is, and I see a lot of fresh numbers and faces in there, and some white. Well, they're all white because we're playing on
white pants, but yeah, there's unsullied jerseys.
Well, it's artificial turf, doesn't really.
Well, but they still get sullied.
Sullied?
Yes,
that's a big word.
It is.
Yeah.
Quarterback looking around like he's lost and trying to call a timeout. And that's going to end the quarter. Jeff, we've got an end of the quarter, and so, hey.
1:19 and more timeout. We'll send it back to Brian at the station.
Be back in a moment here on
the 106.3. The game is going on right now, but when it's over, you've got to satisfy that hunger. How do you do that? You get to El Mariachi. All steaks on Friday are $1 off. They've got margarita specials, draft and import beer specials, and their happy hour is from 4 to 8 p.m. It's all at El Mariachi Grill on 25E in Middlesboro, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Middlesboro Mall. If you need more information about El Mariachi Mexican Grill, just call 606-246-3600.
1860. Authentic Mexican cuisine is at El Mariachi Grill.
Just like everything else you buy, there's always a bargain floating around out there. But is that good when you need metal roofing or shingles for your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make in a lifetime, and we're sure you'll want to invest in top quality materials. Since 1986, K&K Metal Sales of Harrogate has been there to help with those projects and continue to do so. Stop by 6986 Cumberland Gap Parkway or call 423-869-4261 for K&K Metal Sales.
All right, taking you back to the Hare Brothers, it's Brian and Jeff.
And we are back as the Bobcats are on defense. The Hawks at their own 20-yard line, 22-yard line, 2nd and 8. And it's been all Bobcats. Bobcats up by 36 points, 36-0. And that should give us a running clock here in the fourth quarter. And this is the official start of the fourth. Quarterback in shotgun, and he's looking to roll. He is passing, and he's going way down deep and intended to the receiver. Stopped by number 7, Jonathan Langford, on the defense there. And good job for the young Jonathan Langford, the sophomore, stopping that pass.
Well, Trey Harris, number 67, came in there and just hammered the quarterback. As soon as he let go of the ball, it was a big old hit. So, wow, he'll feel that. Number 1 will feel that tomorrow.
Trey Harris, 6 foot, 190 pounds. Not a small senior.
Tyler Hunt's going to feel that one on the ride home tonight.
Probably so, and then some. 3rd and 8 for the Hawks down at their own 22-yard line. The clock running 11:08 and counting. Quarterback in shotgun again, and got 4 wide receivers to both sides. And he's looking, and he is being pursued hard. Oh, my gosh, almost taken out by, and he has found a hole up the middle across the 30, 35, brought down at the 34-yard line by Antonio Zachary. Almost caught by Adam Parton back there behind the line, but he
sure was. Adam had him wrapped up, but a nice move by the quarterback, Hunt, to get out of that and find a little running room after that, and picks up the 10th first down of the evening for Pike County Central, and
just can't find the end zone. Putting first downs up like they're cheap quarters, but just cannot find that cheap quarter. That blue. The end zones are blue here,
yes,
by the way, folks.
They are.
Quarterback in shotgun. A big first down at the 39-yard line. Hands off number 6, who winds in and around, finds about a yard, and brought down again by number 50.
Gage Baker again. Gets his second tackle of the evening. Nice job. Good pursuit.
Antonio Zachary able to stop that big run last down, or else it looked like he was headed across the 50. Would have been stopped eventually, but a big run for the Hawks there. About the biggest run they've had all night, I think, Jeff.
London Stephanie's still out there, and Antonio Zachary, and so most of the starters still out there.
Still
some linemen moving in and out.
I think they're wanting to keep them down to that 36 points, honestly, so the clock doesn't stop. Get out of here early. Big 2-yard gain as the Hawks just pounded up the middle, and but stopped by a host of Bobcats.
9:23 left in the fourth quarter, beg your pardon. Bell County 36, Pike County Central nothing, and you just joined us. It has been all Bell County night. Big plays and big show. It's been a big show and big plays here on the home opener here at Log Mountain. It looks like the Bobcats are going to go into the bye week 3-0, Brian.
Yeah. On paper, though, for the night, if you forego the score, the Hawks have 10 first downs. Bobcats just with 6, but 5 touchdowns. And snap number 1. Oh, my gosh. He gets hit by Baker and, by Parton and Adam Parton and number 9, J.M. Baker. So, yeah, I was not wrong, Baker. So J.M. Baker and Adam Parton just pounded him. He got a few yards, but 4th and 3 for the Hawks. They're at the Bobcat 47-ish yard line or so.
Parton with that big hit earlier this evening. It forced a fumble. Bell County couldn't come up with it. There was a big hit in the backfield earlier this evening. And
well, they hit him there, and it was like 2 locomotives hitting each other. Dead stop.
Couple tackles for Baker tonight. Couple tackles. And a nice job in there.
There was J.M. Baker on that with Parton. And quarterback 1 rolling out to his right side. Nice run. The first down across the 50 to the 46-yard line. First down, Hawks, 47-yard line.
Nice run that time by the quarterback, Hunt. And, again, the Bell County defense knows pretty much what they're going to do, and for the most part has done a nice job containing this defense, but at times has given up a couple big plays, especially on third down. How many times tonight have we seen this defense on third down give up some third and long? So that's something to think the coaching staff will look at and talk about next week.
Stepping out, Jonathan Langford back in his place, and quarterback hands off number 4. 4 kind of calling it, generalizing down there, and gets a 5-yard run. I mean, it was a slow one. He just very methodical, but picked up 5 yards.
Well, it's a flag on the play. I think we're going to have a face mask. Let's see here.
We are, too. I think that's going to go over. That'll be Bobcats' first flag, I think, if it's a face mask.
And that's something that's going to make you feel good when you go back and look at the game.
Yeah, face mask.
One penalty on the evening so far, no turnovers. So all in all, it's been a pretty clean slate for this Bell County football team tonight.
Oh, now hold on. A face mask is not a 5-yard penalty.
Well, it was an inadvertent face mask.
Okay.
On purpose, it's 5 yards, but
it's automatic first down.
It was an automatic first down. Yeah,
it is automatic first down. First and about a half yard to go at the 38-yard line.
I'm confused by that.
I am too, and I'm not sure why they didn't move the chains. And number 4 rolling around to his left. It looks like he did get a first down off of that first down. Picked up about 3 yards.
I think those chains should. I'm confused.
It should be 2nd and 7 right now.
Yes,
it's going to be 1st and 10.
I do believe you are correct. Let's see if they make that adjustment.
I don't think the referees have caught it, so I think that they're going to let it go. It's going to be 1st and 10. The Hawks at the Bobcat 35-yard line. So once again, they're in the territory, Jeff. It's just getting it done has been the problem all night for the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them move the football. 12 first downs on the evening.
They have no trouble getting first downs, no trouble moving. They just have trouble finding the blue.
Well, they're not a mysterious offense by any means.
No, not a lot of mystery going on. Number 4 rolling around to his right side, being chased by Will Dean and tackled by Antonio Zachary.
Yeah, nice tackle by Antonio Zachary.
Zachary with his second tackle in this drive.
Yep, got 3 on the evening for Antonio. Start about that time of the evening, and don't think we're going to have to think too hard for an offensive Gamble Toyota offensive player of the game, Brian. I think that one's going to come pretty easy.
Yeah, but defense, we have had a lot of contributors.
Had a lot of contributors. Yes, it's been a group effort. Yep, it has.
One man wide out to the left side, and quarterback's going to roll out to the left side. It's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Dawson Widener in there with a nice tackle. He's had a couple tonight. We saw a lot of Caleb Lefevers early in the evening, Brian. I got him with 5 tackles on the evening, so.
Yeah, Caleb has had a heck of a game tonight. He really has.
Haven't caught his number much here in the second half, but really in on a lot of tackles early. I don't believe he's in the game right now either.
3rd and 5 for the Hawks, and a keeper up the set, getting nowhere. Again, 0 gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Hawks, and they'll assuredly go for it here.
Chase Huff in there on that tackle, along with a couple other Bobcats. You could call just about 3 or 4 numbers there.
4th and a short 5.
3:58, clock running. Bell County up 36-0, and
it's been a quick fourth quarter.
I'll put this one in the books soon, and just want to get out of here now without anybody getting hurt.
One man out with a wide left and a pitch up to the right, and again he's going to throw it just a little too far. And the receiver just unable to get under that ball, just about 2 yards behind it. So that's going to be a turnover on downs as the Bobcats take over their own 30-yard line with 3:27 and counting in this football game, up 36-0.
Well, Hunt's just overthrown just about every pass he's made tonight's been overthrown, and should have backed off the Wheaties, Jeff. Yeah, but that's a young quarterback who's going to have to. He's a junior, but this is his first year starter, and he's got some things to work on. But I think there are some positive from other parts of this Prairie County Central football team. They've just got to work offensively on some things. And
yeah, like getting the ball in the end zone.
Well, again,
there's
no mystery of what they need to do and what they can do and can't do.
And we've got a new quarterback in there. Who is that, number 6 of the Bobcats? Cameron Burnett, and he on a keeper rumbles around to the right side across the 50 to the 45 for a big first down for the Bobcats. Cameron Burnett, the freshman quarterback.
Well, that's the 7th K&K Middle first down in the evening. We saw him against Middlesboro come in about halftime. And had a nice night running the football, a couple passes, and get a little bit of experience here, which is always good to see. And nice run on first down.
Bunch of new faces in there tonight. Got Burnett at quarterback, and there it is. Handoff inside is going to get nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That was, we'll see here,
Brandon
number
Baker,
27.
freshman.
Brandon Baker, the freshman. Looks like a lot of freshmen in there tonight.
We saw Brandon Baker in the Middlesboro game. I believe he might have even got in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
I do recall.
Quarterback Cameron Burnett, a 6'3", 166-pound freshman. About as thin as a rail, but, man, he's tall and athletic.
Yeah, he is pretty tall.
And quarterback Burnett hands it off to, gets about a half yard right up the middle. That was number 18. Dawson Woolham. Dawson Woolham, distant cousin of mine, well distant, I think.
Well, that was
another freshman.
He may feel that one in the morning. That was a pretty good hit he got from the defensive lineman.
Third and 10 here. They are at the 50-yard line, 3rd and 10 on the 49-yard line, unable to get it any further on this drive. Burnett pitches out, number 27, Brandon Baker. Brandon Baker finds about 3 or 4 yards before being stopped. And that's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Bobcats. They're going to keep them on there.
Well, we may get one more play in with just 45 seconds left on the clock. That's what we call in the business going to be a wrap here, Brian. They'll get one more play in here. And Bell County's going to run their record to 3-0.
And Pike Central goes home with an 0-2 start for their season. Burnett hit at the line of scrimmage, but shakes it off across the 40, across the 35. First down for Burnett, and down to the 33-yard line. A big run for the freshman quarterback. 17 seconds and counting. They might squeeze another one off here. I don't know. Or that just might be it.
Long and lanky, but he was tough to bring down on that run.
I'll tell you, he hit that kid hit him hard, and he just kept going.
And that's going to do it, my friend.
That's it. Going to wrap it up. Ball game 36-0. Bell County Bobcats over the Pike County Central Hawks. We're sending the Hawks for a long, lonely drive home with a loss. The Bobcats going 3-0. We'll head back to the station. Be back in a moment to wrap it up for this, your first home opener of the Bobcat season.
When we come back, we're going to have the Gambrel Player of the Game, defensive and offensive. It is the El Mariachi Kentucky Farm Bureau post-game. Hang in there, and if you're trying to message anybody on Facebook, Messenger is having a fit tonight. If you message somebody and they don't report back, it's because they're saying they've been blocked. So it's out all over the United States. Hey, the game is over. You know what that means? It means you have to satisfy your hunger. How do you satisfy your hunger? Well, you go to El Mariachi Mexican Grill in Middlesboro, next to the Middlesboro Mall, where all their steaks are $1 off. They've got happy hour from 4 to 8, and they'll make sure that you're filled up with authentic Mexican cuisine. They got margaritas, draft, and import beers, specials all night long. It's all at El Mariachi Mexican Grill in Middlesboro. If you need more information, just call them at 606-246-1860.
It was Happy Chandler who said, "I've never met a Kentuckian who wasn't either thinking of going home or actually going home." Another famous Kentuckian, Abraham Lincoln, said this, "I hope to have God on my side, but I must have Kentucky." For another great Kentucky quote, give your local Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent a call. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
In Middlesboro, see agents Danny Luttrell, Bob Dixon, and Joe Stamper.
It is Friday Night Football. We're going to wrap this up right now. Taking you back to Brian and to Jeff with the offensive and defensive player of the game from Gambrel Toyota. Gentlemen.
And we are back. What a football game it was as the Bobcats take home a 36-0 victory over the Pike County Central Hawks. And it was all Bobcats in the end zones, but I'll tell you, if you looked on just the field alone, the Hawks put up 12 first downs, Jeff.
Yeah, 12 first downs in the evening for the Hawks, and Bell County with only 8 K&K medal first downs, but not so fast, my friend. That doesn't tell the whole story because this Bell County football team was explosive, and they were explosive in more than one time. Big plays is pretty much the story of the season, and that pretty much describes tonight. Real quick, the scoring recap, a 86-yard TD run by London Stephanie got things going, and an extra point good by Jason Jones. Then a 45-yard pass from Stephanie to Jason Jones, and which was a beautiful pass play, a nice pass and catch. Then Colby Frazier, a 65-yard touchdown run to really break the game open, 20-0, and then a 35-yard run by London Stephanie, which really was a thing of beauty. You almost had to see it
magically.
You had to see it in person with and then a two-point conversion, a couple of two-point conversions tonight, catches by Isaac Collick from the tight end position, and finally a 1-yard run by Colby Frazier brought the score to a final of 36-0. And again, it was a very, very impressive performance by this Bell County offense, and the defense had kind of bent a little bit but didn't break. And the Bobcats go to 3-0 into the bye week next week, and I think if you're this coaching staff and fan base, you've got to be feeling mighty fine. This London Stephanie is a mighty fine football player and fine addition to the team, and the rest of the team has really stepped up to support and off to an impressive start. And now we got to go to the hardware here, my friend. The Gambrel Toyota Player of the Game.
Okay.
So offensive and defensively, let's do the easy one first, shall we?
Sure. Absolutely. Let's. Right now, there's another outfit out there giving out players of the game, and they've just called London Stephanie for their offensive player of the game for those folks. But I think we're going to do the same thing. Mr. London Stephanie just had a fantastic, impressive night tonight. Had a great game in the air and had a fantastic running effort as well, and contributed on defense a bit too with a couple of tackles. But just had a fantastic night as they were able to amass 36 points against the Pike County Central Hawks.
Well, and he did it too, Brian, with a lot of confidence. You can see this young man gaining confidence every week. I mean, just watching him on the field again. A lot of the stuff is just kind of like the eyeball test. Watching him play the game, watch him run this offense, and watch him out on the field with his teammates. You go, okay, this guy's getting it. This is only his third game starting as a quarterback, so
in this new system.
This new system, so third game at quarterback, and again, very impressive, and he is our Gambrel Toyota Player of the Game.
So that brings us to defense, and without defense, they couldn't have held the Hawks scoreless tonight, right? If they wouldn't have had a defense, the Hawks would have scored.
So there's two players that jump out here I think we got to talk about. Adam Pardon, who forced forced that fumble earlier, but actually Pike County Central got back on it.
I'll tell you, Adam did a great job.
Couple tackles tonight, but early on.
Also had some chases that led to tackles for other people.
He did.
A lot of pressure by Adam Pardon, and as usual, did a great job on defense tonight.
But Caleb Lefevers, we called his name early and often in this football game. Didn't call it much in the second half, though.
It's a quick second half, though.
Yeah, but it went pretty fast. But he was very impressive early on, playing in the middle of the field. And I think tonight, Brian, in agreement?
Caleb Lefevers, defensive player of the game. And London Stephanie, offensive player of the game. Congratulations, Caleb. Fantastic job.
Yep.
Keep up the good work. Salute. Junior, and so we've got him again for another year. A lot of good talent on this team, young and ready to play. As we saw in the fourth quarter, a lot of freshmen and sophomore out there. But fantastic game by the Bobcats tonight, Jeff. They just did a great job, of putting the ball downfield and holding the Hawks from the end zone.
I'm looking forward to some of these games coming up. I think we're going to get even more of a feeling of how good this football team could be and is. And again, shooting for those big district games down the road here in a month or so. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait, my friend.
Yes, sir. And you know what? I think that'll do it for us here tonight at Bobcat Field as the Bobcats take this home. Hilton Field. As the Bobcats take this home 36-0, going 3-0 on the season. Looking forward to the next game. It'll be a couple weeks away. But join Mr. O.B. next Friday, as he covers the Pineville game.
Pineville-Berea.
And so that should be an exciting contest. Berea putting up a touchdown, their first touchdown of the season last year on Pineville.
They did.
So, hey, that'll do it for us tonight here at Dudley Hilton Field. Thanks for Mr. Joe Humphreys, the new announcer for the Bobcats.
Fine job tonight.
Did a great job.
Yes, he did.
And, hey, for all of our sponsors and everyone here at the 106.3 family, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Good night and God bless.
Thank you, Brian, for all your help as usual back to the studio, and thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And those sponsors are Mountain Tarpon, John's Tire, D&D Tires, K&K Metals, Howard Law Firm, 119 Lumber and More, Justin May State Farm. We're going to have these Justin May State Farm updates here in just a minute. Adam Bowling for State Representative, All-Star Trophies, Bell County Board of Education, Creech Funeral Home, Edgewood Homes, Home Federal Bank, Mitch Williams for Bell County Sheriff, Gary Ferguson for Bell County Jailer, and Gambrill Toyota, of course, and El Mariachi and Kentucky Farm Bureau giving you this post game. Give me just one more minute, and we'll be back with the scores from around the area. Hey, the game is over. You know what that means? It means you have to satisfy your hunger. How do you satisfy your hunger? Well, you go to El Mariachi Mexican Grill in Middlesboro, next to the Middlesboro Mall, where all their steaks are $1 off. They've got happy hour from 4 to 8, and they'll make sure that you're filled up with authentic Mexican cuisine. They got margaritas, draft, and import beers, specials all night long. It's all at El Mariachi Mexican Grill in Middlesboro. If you need more information, just call them at 606-246-1860.
With so much beauty to behold along Kentucky's highways and byways, sometimes it's all you can do to keep your eyes on the road. But as Kentucky's insurance company, we sure are glad you do. Kentucky Farm Bureau has agents all over the state who will stand by you in the event of a storm or accident. And Kentuckians can agree, that's a beautiful thing. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
In Middlesboro, see agents Danny Luttrell, Bob Dixon, and Joe Stamper.
All right, scores from around the area. This is what we've got so far. Bell County 36, Pike County Central nothing. And that game is done. Harlan County and Tates Creek can't find a score on that one. But the Middlesboro game did finally resume, and they're in the fourth quarter. Wait a minute. Just a second. They're in the third quarter. 9:40 to go in the third quarter. It's North Laurel 16 and Middlesboro 8. Tough one for Pineville. Not sure if it's over yet, but it's 21-0. Paris winning that one. Meigs County over Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, 33-0. Jackson County 0, Lynn Camp 21 as of right now. Rockcastle 22, Whitley County 7. Corbin 47 and Pulaski County 7. I expect that one over shortly. West Jessamine 6 and South Laurel 6. That may have gone to 13-6 for South Laurel. And we've got 21-16, Thomas Walker, Virginia over Harlan. Those are the scores we have right now. Check out our Big One Facebook page, and we'll keep those scores coming throughout the night. Again, Messenger, if you're trying to send Messenger to anyone, any of your friends, Messenger is telling people that they are either blocked, they have to put in a security code or something. Don't think that anybody has blocked you, okay? Just don't think that. It's a glitch in Messenger on Facebook. And now we're finding out that people actually have to talk to one another, either on the phone or face-to-face. It's a tough world we live in. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and that has been the El Mariachi Kentucky Farm Bureau post game, and thank you to Gambrill Toyota for player of the game. Offensive, Lennon Stephanie. Defensive, Caleb Lefevers. Have a great night. God bless. Don't forget, tomorrow at 1:30, it is the first game for UK against Central Michigan. We've got them back here on 106.3 FM. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. So for all 6 people who are still online, I hope you're having a great night. God bless you. Thank you for watching on Facebook. Could very well be that Facebook is blocking some of that as well, because we had dozens and dozens online, and now we have none and none, and not even being able to make a decent post right now. So it is technology. It is what it is, and hope you have a great night. God bless you. Thanks for joining us. If anybody send me any messages on here, Betty Hobbs says, "Go Bell County." Richie Berkey, as well as Lynn Messer. Good night, folks. God bless, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.